But first off, before I start, I have to read you your rights. It doesn't mean you're under arrest. It's just something I have to do before I ask you any questions, okay? Have you ever heard of the Miranda warnings? Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm going to read them to you after each one that I read to you. I just need you to give me a verbal yes or no if you understand it. If you don't understand it, I'll go ahead and explain.
Welcome to Fraud Criminals, the channel dedicated to exposing real cases of fraud, theft, and criminal deception across the United States. Today, we examine a calculated theft inside a Target store, where a newly promoted manager exploited her position of trust to steal nearly $2,000 from multiple registers on her very first day. The evidence was overwhelming, and the consequences followed swiftly. If you find this case compelling, comment number 1. If not, comment number 2.
Have you already interviewed her about it?
Yes, she is denying the entire thing.
When officers arrived, the loss prevention officer confirmed that almost $2,000 had vanished in a single day. The manager responsible for clearing the registers denied any involvement, unaware that Target's 4K surveillance cameras had captured everything.
And her drawers were short every day then? I would assume?
Yeah, the shortage was there.
Okay. How were you made aware of this?
So I'm made aware of this every time a team member opens their register drawer. It flags in the system if it's not for sale. And as well as I review the closing cash that's happening during closing. I review all of our closing cash operations regularly. While I was reviewing, we were missing a cash bag, an entire bag. And we were trying to find out where it went. So I'm like, all right, I'm just going to start reviewing video. On the 20th, I found that both bags were put there, but then I watched this team member go over to another register and review that register and conceal the cash. I'll show you that initial video, but this is the one I clicked on first. There's our team member there. And I have a better picture of the face shot that coincide. You're good. You're good. They coincide time-wise, but this is a nice clear zoomed in over the top shot.
Okay. Can you pause that for a second, please? Okay. So we're in here just reviewing video real quick. It's great. Okay. Close it. Can you just make sure she doesn't try to walk out? Yep. Alright. She's probably going to be a 15, Chris.
So we're looking at 1s, 5s, 10s, 20s, 50s, and 100s? Or in the last right room. It's a little bit more video because I got the whole process. But
so you combine the 50s and 100s in the far right? Is that how every register is supposed to be?
That's the standard, yeah. So what she does is she takes all of the money out of the register, and once she has it all out, she fans it all out, and then you can see the left side, which would be the larger bills are, because she's setting it up that way. She'll take multiple, what looks like on the low end to be 3.
Okay.
So we went with 3.
Now, is this common for a cashier to sit here and pull all the money out at the cash register and count it, and then...
Typically, they should just take it all out, bang, 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 and put it in one of those bags.
So they're not usually counting it at the register?
They don't count it at the register. We have a cash office and a machine that counts it.
Okay.
So smaller bills on top, bigger bills on the bottom. In the order that she pulled it off from. Right there, rolls it up, puts a rubber band on it, sets it on top, puts that My Device, the little phone thing, on top of it, puts the remainder of the money in the bag. Those are coupons, or manufacturer coupons. Those get processed as well.
Okay.
She then rebanks the register with the money that's supposed to go in there, all the way to the left. Place the bag on top, that's standard. Places that bag into the cart, and then she comes back and retrieves both her phone and the money that's underneath of it. Right there. Into the right pocket. But this is her going over to that same register. It's just a different camera angle so you can see that it's positive identification of her doing it.
Are these 360 cams? Is that how you're able to move it? Or is it
I can
automatic?
move only certain cameras. They are 360.
Okay.
I was live here watching this from my office.
Okay.
That's how I was able to zoom in and get that real clean, clear shot. But this is a similar video. You can kind of see her do it here. The top one's the best one. It's just another angle.
Okay, so is this common for her to go from register to register to take the money out and put it in the bag and bring it to you guys, or is it?
We have a team member that typically does it. whether it's her or another team member, it's typical practice. They go register, take the money out, put it in the bags, put it in this cart, where it locks into the cart, and then it
So
brings to the cash
this is
box.
what she was assigned to do that at that point.
Yep, to do bank
Okay.
registers. I'm going to review cash. I was actually looking for a missing bag. One of these green bags was missing. So I'm like reviewing days worth of video trying to find the bag. Still haven't found it. And then I saw her do this on one of the camera shots I was looking at. I'll show you which one that is. That's on the 20th at 10:30 or 10:24 p.m.
I was just curious.
Yeah, no. It's really cool that it logs that way. So like even if someone's doing this on like a regular transaction, like cash one, we can be able to see it then too.
Do you think she had something to do with that bag?
I can't prove it, but
Okay.
it went missing, and that's what triggered the whole investigation.
Okay.
After watching clear footage of the manager stealing hundreds of dollars from each register, it was time for officers to confront the employee about her theft.
My name's Officer Kelly. I work for West Palm Beach Police Department. I'm sure you're aware of why we're here because they told me that they had already spoken to you about it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. But first off, before I start, I have to read you your rights. It doesn't mean you're under arrest. It just something I have to do before I ask you any questions, okay? Have you ever heard of the Miranda warnings? Okay. I'm going to read them to you after each one that I read to you. I just need you to give me a verbal yes or no if you understand it. If you don't understand it, I'll go ahead and explain it to you, okay? Alright. You have the right to remain silent and not answer any questions. Do you understand that? You have the right to the presence of a lawyer of your choice before you make any statement during any questioning. Do you understand that? You cannot afford a lawyer. You are entitled to the presence of a court-appointed lawyer before you make any statement during any questioning. Do you understand that? Any statement can and may be used against you in the court of law. Do you understand that? Any statement you make must be freely and voluntarily given. Do you understand that? If at any time during the interview you do not wish to answer any questions, you are privileged to remain silent. Do you understand that? I can make no threats or promises to induce you to make a statement. This must be of your own free will. Do you understand that? Okay. I'm just going to have you sign the back of this here. This states that I read you your rights and that you understand your rights.
Does it say that on there?
No. But you verbally told me.
So I know that that's what the signature is for.
Yeah, that is what it's for. It's not an admission of guilt or anything like that. Just stating that I read you your rights. Alright. So, as I spoke to your colleagues there, they basically are accusing you of taking an unknown amount of money at this point, somewhere close to the range of $1,400. Do you know anything about this at all?
No.
Okay. How long have you worked here for?
Almost 3 years.
Okay, and you've had no other issues like this within the last 3 years, correct? I noticed on camera that you were responsible for going from register to register and taking the money out of the drawer. Is that a common practice of
Yes.
yours? Okay. And what is included in that practice? What do you do? Can you explain to me?
So I am taking the money from the day out and putting new money for the next day.
Okay. And when you take the money out, do you count it or anything like that?
No,
So
there's no
you
need
just.
to.
So how would you take it out of the drawer?
Just take it out, put it in the red or green bag, and then put the next bag into the.
Okay. So you basically just go from each money slot, pull it out, place it in a bag, don't look at it or anything.
Right.
Okay.
I fix it up if I need to, but
So if it's out of order or something,
Yeah.
you'll fix it up? Okay. Would there be any reason why you would roll up money?
No.
Okay. So you wouldn't roll it into any kind of like money roll and then put a rubber band over it or anything?
No.
Okay. So when I was watching the video footage, it's pretty clear that it's what you were doing is rolling it into a money roll, placing a rubber band over it, and then placing it on top of the desk. Why would you be doing that?
I didn't do that, so.
You didn't do that? Okay. So why would the video footage show you doing that? Okay. You see where I'm at here, right? I'm watching a video footage that's unedited from the department store who has no reason to accuse you of this.
I don't know if it's unedited, but I have never done anything like that.
Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to add to this?
No.
Okay. All right. So, Ms. Janine, based off the video evidence and the statements made by your coworkers, I'm going to be taking you to jail tonight. Is there anything on your person that might poke or stick me?
No.
Okay, can you stand up for me, please?
What is going to happen with my items?
They're going to go with you to jail. Okay. Can you take this jacket off?
when do I get to speak to a lawyer?
That will be after processing. So once you get processed into the jail, then you'll have an opportunity to call wherever you would like.
So your jacket.
That's their stuff.
This is,
No, the
oh,
jacket's
that's all
fine,
yours.
yeah.
Okay, the jacket's yours.
Yeah.
Chris, do you mind grabbing that?
Yeah, I got you.
Is there no other pleasant way to do this, like walking out of the store?
Unfortunately, no, because once you're in our custody, we have to place you in handcuffs in case you try to run away. We've had people run away and crack their head, so it's a liability thing. So we have to detain you like this, unfortunately.
And you guys can walk me out of side doors, I'm assuming?
If there is a side door available, yeah, we can do that. No, so why not? However, our cars are parked at the front. So
I know you guys know the fire emergency doors or whatever.
I've actually never been to them, so I don't know.
Especially we don't know how to get downstairs either.
Are you
I'm
guys
sure they
able to
do.
walk inside the side
Because
door?
that's really embarrassing. They're going to be embarrassed after they are proven wrong.
Will an alarm go off if you go out?
And that's theirs.
That's theirs.
Okay. Come to this. I'll just walk with you. Can one of you guys lead us out?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Wait 1 second. Just make sure there's nothing back here. Mind just leaning against the car here.
Okay. Could you loosen the left side?
Left side?
Yeah.
Is it because it's caught in your hairband, do you think? Or is it...
It's starting to dig in.
Let me take this. Oop. It's okay? Alright. Go ahead and have a seat. I'm going to reach around you and I'm going to put the seatbelt on, okay? Actually, I'll wait because I have a female officer that's going to come and do a thorough search on you. I'm going to drive you to the back over there so we're not doing all this right up front, okay?
The woman was arrested and ultimately sentenced to 12 months of probation. She was ordered to pay $20,500 in restitution. Remarkably, just months after her conviction, she secured another position in retail. That concludes today's case on fraud criminals. If you value these factual breakdowns of real criminal schemes, subscribe and turn on notifications. If you found this episode compelling, comment number 1. If not, comment number 2.